There is such a big difference between motivation and inspiration, and that's exactly what I want to talk about in today's podcast episode. So, I actually talked about this inside of one of my group fitness coaching classes, which was great because at the time, everybody needs a little bit of a boost, right? Some momentum to help carry them through a hard workout, right? And I also had the same conversation with one of our newest members that got signed up for our coaching program at Heartletics. And both times, right, talking about it inside of, 20, 30 people in a group fitness class when everybody's working out, dripping in sweat, and then on a one-on-one coaching call, learning more about this individual's health and fitness goals and seeing if we can help them out. They both were truly, truly just encouraged after I got done sharing that message. So I want to share it with you guys as well, okay? And this is like something that I think a lot of people should really think about because I hear so many times, especially from guys, hey, I don't feel motivated. And if they don't feel motivated, they don't work out. If they don't feel motivated, they don't go for a walk. If they don't feel motivated, they don't eat healthy. If they don't feel motivated, they don't track their calories, right? Hence why over 50% of the United States, right, guys over 40 struggle with have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, the man boobs, the beer belly, they don't look good, they don't feel good, and yet they blame motivation, right? Motivation, and as soon as you guys get this, I just trust me, it's going to help you guys out so much. Motivation is an emotion. Motivation is a feeling. Motivation can come and it can go. Don't believe me? Like, hey, go to YouTube, type in a motivational workout video, right? You got the music, you got the adrenaline, you see people working out, grinding, you probably got some motivational, speech going on in the background. You're going to feel amped, right? You're going to feel hyped up to go flip some tires and do a workout, right? It's just how it is. But it doesn't last, okay? And I'm not saying that you're disciplined, right? Because that's a byproduct. That's what you obviously need also to be successful in your health and fitness journey. I'm not saying like that's going to last also. Everybody's going to go through seasons of life and go through these different waves where they feel disciplined, where they feel motivated, where they feel inspired, right? But like it's about knowing, right, what you truly need to be successful. And it ain't motivation for anything. Because once again, it can come, it can go in a blink of an eye. So what is the true difference between inspiration and motivation? Inspiration, right, is about what you're going to do to help others. Motivation is about what you need for yourself. Think about it like selfish versus selfless, okay? If let's just say I'm going to go work out, whether I feel disciplined or not, right? We're not talking about discipline in today's episode. We're talking about inspiration, motivation, right? Let's just say I don't feel like working out, but I know for a fact that if I worked out and maybe posted a reel on my Instagram or on YouTube or, hey, I didn't want to let my workout partner down because he works out with me Monday through Friday. So it's like, even though I don't feel like it, I'm still deciding to do it. Why? Because one, I could help inspire somebody on social media from them watching my videos. I can help my workout partner, or who knows? Maybe there's somebody else at the gym that just needs some help. They need some guidance. They need some support or just some encouragement. So it's like, yes, I don't feel like it, but I'm still showing up. Why? To help other people. Inspiration, okay? And I say this all the time. And if you're one of my coaching clients, you probably sound like a broken record. Successful people do what they have to do, whether they feel like it or not. And once again, motivation, right, is a feeling. It comes, it goes. And when you don't feel motivated, you're not going to do the things that's actually going to help you be successful. Motivation is, once again, very self-centered. If you really think about it like that, you have to do something to just show up, right? It's like, hey, I need that pre-workout to, go to the gym. I need this, right, to fuel me. I need this to help me, right? So I can do it. Me. I. But inspiration is about what can you actually do for others, whether you feel like it or not. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because I don't want you to ever say, hey, you can't work out today because you don't feel motivated. Screw that. I want you to truly say to yourself, hey, what can I do today to inspire others? And I just trust me on this. If you start asking yourself that, rather than the whole motivation BS that doesn't do anything for you, and instead ask yourself that, right? What can I do today? If I show up today, if I go to the gym, if I track my food today, if I did this today, if I went for a walk today, what can I do to inspire others? You start thinking about things differently. It's like the same thing when people say they can't afford something. Stop saying you can't afford something. Instead, just ask yourself, how can I afford this? You think differently, right? And so once again, it all has something to do with the questions that we ask ourselves, our thoughts, right? The stories that we tell ourselves, our beliefs, right? And so if you're somebody that's pigeonholed right now and you're thinking to yourself like, man, I need to be motivated. I need to have willpower. I need X, Y, Z. Stop. Just put yourself out of the equation. And instead of focusing on you, focus on others. Focus on being more of a servant, right? Focus more on inspiration. And I promise you, that is going to help you get your body moving in the right direction. Because sure enough, what's going to happen is you're going to start thinking differently. And your thoughts are going to manifest into actions, right? And you continue on those actions over a course period of time, they then become a habit. And once again, we are byproducts of our habits. If you sat down with me on a coaching call, right, and we went over your daily habits, I will tell you exactly where you're going to be at in the next 90 days and the next year. Pretty simple. Because your habits are going to dictate your future. If you want to change your future, if you want to change your life, change your habits. How does that first start? Your questions, right? Questions that you're asking yourself mentally. It changes your thoughts. And sometimes to change our thoughts, we need to remove ourselves out of the picture. Instead of us thinking like, oh man, I need to be motivated. Instead ask, hey, what can I do to inspire others? Instead of you thinking to yourself like, oh, I need to go to the gym. I need to work out today. Like focus on, hey, what can I do for, once again, servicing others? And that's going to change everything for you. Because now you're going to start looking through the lens of, hey, how can I be an asset rather than a liability? I really hope this video, this podcast resonated or at least sparked something in you where you flush the motivation down the drain and instead start asking yourself better questions. Instead, start going off inspiration. And I promise you, that is going to help you out so much, especially on your health and fitness journey. And if you are somebody that is looking for guidance, is looking for support, is looking for help, you can simply click on the link down below if you're watching this on YouTube. I got a training guide they can simply take a look at, and it goes over exactly what our coaching clients do when it comes to losing fat and building muscle for their body type without dieting, without cutting out any of your favorite foods, without spending 2 hours in the gym every single day. It's all about learning, once again, sustainable habits that we kind of talked about in today's episode, right? When it comes to the right mindset with some of these. So go ahead, take a look at that if you're interested. As always, guys, this has been Coach Joe with heartletics.com, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Peace out, Girl Scouts.